Okay, here's another tip that I can share with you about doing acrylics and resin mixed together. If you just mix the acrylics and the resin and you pour them on the canvas, you're going to get a very, very smooth, shiny, beautiful finish. But for this one that I just recently wrapped up, I wanted it to look like stone. And oftentimes, stone will have, pits and valleys and sort of veins, if you will. And as I tilt this piece in the light, you should be able to see that the resin isn't entirely smooth because of this veiny texture. Let me turn it this way and see. Yeah, that right there is a good spot to show. Okay, so to achieve this effect, what I will do is I'll put down the resin, I'll pull all the colors together, I'll get it looking like how I want it to look, and then I use a small squirt bottle that I get in a decorating area at Walmart. It looks like an old-fashioned ketchup or mustard bottle where you just squirt and it comes out the top, a little tiny hole. So I fill one of those with some water, and then I put in metallic paint. In this case, I just used some silver, metallic silver, the cheap brand Artist Loft from Michaels. You get a tube of it for $2 when it's on sale. So then, before the resin dries, I'm talking maybe five minutes into the whole, everything smeared around, it looks complete. I'll then take that squirt bottle and squirt the mixture of water and silver paint onto the top of the resin, the wet resin. So what happens is that the water and the paint will weigh a little bit more than the resin, and because the resin is wet, it will sort of push it to the side. Gravity will pull everything down, and it'll push the resin to the side. So then what happens is as the canvas dries overnight usually, the resin hardens, pushed aside, and then the water that's mixed with the paint, it evaporates and it leaves behind it just the metallic paint. And depending on how thick you put the mixture on, if you notice here, I put it on pretty thick, but here it was much thinner. As the water evaporates, the resin may have time to close back up on itself and give you these sort of spider vein looking impressions, while the areas that you left much thicker, it looks more like, not as much like a tributary, a river tributary, but sort of like stagnant water along a river, I guess. But anyway, that's what I do. I haven't really talked to a lot of folks about this technique. I'm not sure if other people are using the put water on it at the last minute to get this cool look thing that I do. But that's what I do. It's an interesting tip, and it really makes your stuff look pretty. While I'm at it, I've got several others that I've done the same thing to. This one up on the wall, it's got gold in it, and I went very thin with the gold, so you can see more of that sort of tributary, rivery looking veins. Here's another one where I did similar technique, and you can see right there is a really good example. Let's see. Oh, then these. I just finished these, and this isn't going to work very well here. Let's try with that. Okay, so on this one I used gold and metallic gold and water, and I let some of it set thick, and then others I let stay very thin, and I'll actually blow on it to push the runny water aside, and then it'll slowly bring itself back in to create the weird tributaries. That, I guess that's the word. I don't know. What do I know? I'm a dorky painter. So anyway, I think that's... Oh, I got another one here. Let's see. The lighting on this one's terrible. Sorry. But anyway, you get the idea. Dog says hi. Hi, baby.